is the 2.5-acre palm forest here in the Virginia Robinson Gardens. Volunteers maintain the estate, conduct tours, and sponsor programs that teach grade school children, among others, about the preservation and protection of our environment. A little farther west, grade school children are the focus of a community program that's teaching them about art and life. Probably the most well-known of all Venice Beach tourist attractions are its very popular boardwalk and the world-famous Muscle Beach. Just a few minutes' drive from LAX and only 12 miles from downtown LA, these two are Venice Beach attractions. And in locations around town, one small group is making a big difference.
The great thing about Venice is it's a community of artists. They are very open, they have a good heart about them.
These creative kids are participating in an exciting arts project that's taking place right here in Venice Beach. Since September of '92, the Venice Arts Mecca has provided a safe place for kids to express themselves artistically and build self-esteem.
I originally put it together to serve African Americans in an area that I felt was getting shortchanged around here. There were no art programs that were involving them, and as it spread and as we have more and more people join up, it's become a rainbow.
The Venice Arts Mecca is a non-profit, volunteer-run, multi-ethnic arts organization made up of workshops like this one in ceramics, where the projects range from handheld to kid-sized.
We're working on some full-body figures. I wanted the kids to do some pieces that were as large as they were. And what it ended up turning into is we're going to use this stuff for a mural on the boardwalk.
Is it a boy or a girl? A boy. That is pretty. Thanks. Does it symbolize anything?
Symbolizes peace.
The parents are strong supporters of, as well as participants in the program.
Well, I'm an artist, so I can find that it's uplifting and elevating his self-esteem.
Why do you like it?
Because it's just like a place where you can just let all your fun out.
I think they enjoy the freedom of expression. They're just kind of doing their own thing. They're allowed to get dirty.
Artist Carol Moore conducts the Venice Arts Mecca's painting workshop.
I pretty much encourage them, whatever they're doing. I usually just go, that's great.
We caught the tail end of Terrell's class, where a lone painter quietly constructs a masterpiece.
I enjoy it. It's good for me. It kind of keeps me on my toes. What's happening, sweetie?
Come out here. We have something special for you.
You do. They're each little individual artist. I'm just sharing my space with them. It's just like having other artists come in and work.
Okay, here we go, guys. 1, 2, ready, and...
One of the things that I'm enjoying most about teaching here is that I know that acoustic orchestral music and Pop's orchestral music will have some players in the years to come.
The Venice Youth Pops Orchestra is the first of its kind to debut in this city, since funding forced the LA Pops Orchestra into its final performance more than 4 years ago.
Don't forget, what did I say about the Frankenstein boots? Magical! Da, 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 da.
Putting his considerable talents behind the project is award-winning conductor Maestro Delbert Taylor.
I treat them like professional musicians. I believe that it puts pressure on them to raise their level of performance.
He really got me into it now, and I'm much more involved than I thought I would be.
It's beautiful, and you use your brain a lot, and you get smart.
I love playing the melodies and just hearing the flow of the orchestra coming together.
It's so rewarding for me to see these young people 1 week struggling with the part and come back in the next week and play it absolutely perfectly. That means that they will continue to practice and to get better and to pass on what they know to someone else.
And what do you like the most?
Photography. Photography. I like photography a lot.
The Venice Arts Mecca's first offering was the black and white photography workshop. Students learn about darkroom techniques, camera operation, and film development. Ira caught us in the act and then we caught him in a session with one of the volunteer photographers.
People's dancing, a lot of nice people walking and stuff.
Do you like action shots? Yes. This is Venice through the eyes of the children. This calendar called Northern Exposures is made up of photos that were taken during a trip to Northern California. Portions of the proceeds from the sale of the calendars go directly to the children.
The goals of the program are to really provide a place where kids' spirits can be nourished and to be able to use the arts as a vehicle to address really the whole person. We are working on getting the Venice Beach Pavilion to turn it into a cultural arts center, and in the meantime we offer the workshops through Artist Studios, the Venice United Methodist Church, the library, the Waldorf apartment building. People have been very generous in lending us their space to be able to really make this happen.
For information about these and other Venice Arts Mecca workshops, call 310-281-6188. LA Stories will be back with more from the Virginia Robinson Gardens right after this.